Hello everyone, my name is Nicole with LadyPrefersToSave.com and welcome to the first live stream of my weekly Wednesday Ways to Save and updates for my 2018 No Spend Challenge. If you are coming from my Facebook group, of course, welcome. If you are coming from my No Spend or my Marie Kondo or Minimalist groups, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will also be posting this later on to my YouTube channel, so everyone there, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. And to get started, I just want to again say welcome and thank you, and I'm so grateful for your time today. So to start off with, I want to give a little bit of an update to my No Spend Challenge. This week had a few, snafus, but nothing really major. The first being that my lights for my YouTube setup, I actually tripped and knocked two of my soft boxes down, and so some of my lights, they broke, and so I had to replace those lights, and that was a cost of about $36 that I had not anticipated. And what makes it a little bit worse is in my area, they no longer have recycling for glass products, and so I have had to also go on to terracycle.org and purchase a box for glass products, and so that's around a $41 fee that I have accrued altogether for that this week. And then the second thing that I accrued for the No Spend week in terms of challenges was that our furnace started having issues literally the day before a major cold front was coming in, which was horrid. And so we had to call the gas company to come out, and just for the estimate, it was nearly $100 plus the cost of fixing it, which was a little bit minor, but we already have a slush fund for repairs at the home. We didn't, however, have it budgeted in for the estimate, so that's something that I will definitely have to be more cognizant of in the future. And that brings me to some of my victories for the week, being that once you know that you have a repair, one of my favorite tips is to call your local co-op or your utility company and see who their preferred work service is. In our area, there are certain companies that they contract with, and so customers can get up to a 25% discount for the cost of repairs, and so that keeps the premium cost down, especially during times that are right before a storm or right in the middle of a heat wave in the summer, and so you can get the heat and the cooling and the HVAC services that you need at a price that you can afford. Also make sure that when you call them, you can say, hey, do you have billing? Do you have incrementalized billing? Do you have any services to me that are financing without actually having to, get credit? Is there any of these services available? And many times that will be available also. And so it never really hurts. Also, if you are a veteran, if you have a large family in some situations, depending on your county, or if you are a school teacher or doctor or what have you, there often are discounts for that as well. So it never hurts to ask. And since my husband is both a teacher and a veteran, that's something that we always make sure that we do, because you never know, 5-10% off of a $2,000 bill is still a substantial savings. And so it never hurts to ask. So one of the victories this week were being able to call our local utility company and see who they recommend us going with, which gave us a discount on service. We then went to that service's website, and we noticed that the rates for service during the middle of the week were actually 25% less than on weekends, so we went with a midweek service. We also utilized discounts for occupation, and so altogether that saved us nearly 40% off the cost of an estimate and service, so that was a huge blessing for us. Now, my tip to you for this week is to do a little bit of research, just like I said, into repairs and utilities and save yourself thousands of dollars a year. Also, if you're a new homeowner, see if you can wrap into the escrow package in your house warranties for a lot of your major appliances, heating, cooling, and water systems, because you may also be able to get savings on that as well. Now, in terms of just something that I wanted to discuss for the week that's really been weighing on me lately, and that is the idea of needs versus wants. And this is something that, as part of my 2018 No Spend Challenge, I've really been focusing on this week. And so something that I have personally had to do was to reevaluate my personal needs versus wants. And so much as What do I need to have at home? What do I need in terms of functionality? What do I need for my business? What do I need for my family? Are there creature comforts that are really something that I can do without, at least in the interim? Is that something that I really need moving forward? And to evaluate everything as a result. An example would be, over the past year, we have cut cable. We've cut our Spotify Premium, Sam's Club memberships, Sally's Beauty Supply membership, memberships to Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, gym membership, subscriptions including Love for Food, 6 magazine subscriptions, local newspaper, YouTube Red, Grove Collaborative VIP memberships, and Plan to Eat memberships. Once we cut all of those expenses out and things that we thought were absolutely vital and necessary to our budget, we saved our family $2,513. Which, if you are starting out on the Dave Ramsey plan and you're on, trying to achieve baby step 1, that's double what you need, more than double what you need to get started. And so just by cutting those subscriptions, we saved our family $2,500, which is a huge amount of money to go into our allocated savings accounts, which is the reason for our no spend year. But if you are in the process of becoming debt-free, that is a huge chunk of money. Now, something that we've done beyond that is we want to evaluate why we had these services and if we want them again in the future, because there's a reason that you have them, and that's because you hopefully utilized them and enjoyed them. So one thing that I am setting for myself, a goal that I am setting for myself each season, is that each time that I meet a business goal, a financial goal, or a health goal, I am going to give myself the option to reinstate a service up to a certain amount of money, whatever is part of that particular goal. So let's say that I meet a 30-pound weight loss goal. Maybe I go back to Spotify Premium. Or maybe I want to add on an extra package to Amazon Prime Music. Or maybe I want that Plan to Eat membership. Maybe it's November and when it goes half off and I say I want that for $25. I'm going to give myself luxury and service in lieu of a meal out or a one-time use product. I'm going to give myself permission to have luxuries in life that I can afford. And that will do two things. One, that'll help me stay on budget. And two, that will curtail the idea that I am entitled to these services. I want to move past that mentality in the years to come. I want to see that I have provided myself a living to pay for them, but I am entitled to nothing in this world. And so everything that I have earned should mean a little bit more to me as a result. And so something I would really recommend for you all in the weeks and months to come in terms of your personal budget is to really evaluate the services that you are paying for, in so much as when you're going to pay for these services, consider these 4 questions. Do you or your family utilize these items daily? Do you need this service to provide yourself an income? Does this item improve your quality of life or help sustain you? And most importantly, does it make you happy? If the service will go and tick through 3 of those, if it helps you earn a living, improves your life, and makes you happy, then it's something you should be budgeting for, and you must find a way to come up with a slush fund to pay for that. Whether that's an extra side hustle or some income, or you want to sell something, or you're going to cut another service so that you can keep that, definitely do that. Each season, I also recommend making sure that you reevaluate the services that you're keeping and to make sure you still want to budget them. And ultimately, are they making you happy? Are they providing you with something beyond entertainment? Is it something you look forward to each day? And if that's not the case, that might be something you need to cut from your budget. Like I said, just a few minor cuts, and we saved $2,500 over the last 6 months in doing so. And so this week, to wrap things up, we spent $111 for an estimate for our gas heating system, to replace lights for my YouTube setup, and to replace one small part that we needed for something around the house. I want to say it was a bracket or a screw or something like that. So I will, in my weekly totals on YouTube, I will actually sit down today and make a spreadsheet for that. But all in all, $111 is really not that bad to maintain my quality of life, comparatively speaking, over the $2,500 that I've saved over the last 6 months. Also, I want to tell you, as soon as I end this video, I have made a printable for you guys, an infographic about the wants versus needs system that I will go ahead and link below, so definitely check that out. And remember that each Wednesday after my live broadcast, I will have new printables available for free on the ladypreferstosave.com/printables. So definitely check those out. Those are some great resources, and I hope they will be of help to you. So guys, that was my weekly tip. That's how I'm saving money this week. A little bit that I spent, a little bit that I saved, and how evaluating seasonally and intentionally my needs versus wants at home in terms of memberships have saved my family nearly $3,000 over the last 6 months. So guys, please leave me some comments below and let me know what you would like to see in the weeks to come, how you're saving this week. If you are in the No Spend Challenge or No Spend group, I definitely would love to see you on some of the group prompts, so definitely check that out. I'll also leave the link in the Lady Prefers to Save page so that you can check out some of the other groups and my YouTube channel as well. And so guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, please be kind to yourself and to others and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.